colourful thatch-roofed bars or open-air eateries which draw thousands of visitors every year to this busy Balinese tourist mecca. The driver pulled over on the side of the road and sat with the engine idling as a few more passengers disappeared out of the door into the blistering midday heat. "Where are we?" Bronwyn asked him from the seats behind. The Balinese driver smiled amiably over his shoulder, his perfect white teeth gleaming back at her. "We are in Legian Jalan, Kuta's club and restaurant district," he answered politely in broken English. "Always busy here. Very good." The doors closed and the bus driver rejoined the flow of traffic, sounding his horn at the mopeds and the occasional stray dog, and weaving his way around the surfers who were drifting back from the beach after another perfect morning riding the waves. From behind the wheel, the man continued his commentary about the various tourist hotspots lining his route. "See, over there, Sari Club," he said, gesturing to a traditional Balinese thatch-roofed property sitting languidly in the sun among the bars and restaurants. "Tonight, the tourists will come here to drink and dance, to have a good time." He flashed his toothpaste smile at the two friends. "Hey, maybe you come here too. Have some fun." Therese leaned over Bronwyn's shoulder for a closer look at the iconic nightclub that was a favourite party haunt for Aussie visitors to this frenetic holiday resort. In the Sari Club's beer garden, the tourists sipped their lunchtime drinks beneath huts with straw roofs. "This place would be packed inside and out after dark," said the driver. On the other side of Legian Road, a crowd of bronzed Australian surfers in Southern Cross board shorts downed cold bintang beers in a small courtyard outside an Irish pub. Scattered around them on chairs overlooking the main street sat a larger, noisier group of athletic-looking men in garish matching Hawaiian shirts. Therese suspected they probably belonged to one of the Australian rules football teams, whose players had descended on the bustling party resort for their annual end-of-season celebrations. "What's the bar called?" asked 28-year-old Bronwyn. The bus driver said the pub was called Paddy's Irish Bar, another popular watering hole for tourists and backpackers looking for a fun night out. "October is always busy in Kuta," he told them. "Good time to come to Bali." The chaos and the crowds confirmed what the friends had already gleaned from the holiday brochures, that the long, lazy days of October were traditionally the busiest during Bali's dry season. At this time of the year, the hot northeasterly winds blew across the Indian Ocean from Australia, bringing the biggest waves and surfers from all around the globe. Since the 1970s, the lure of Bali's spectacular surf, combined with an abundance of budget airfares and the relatively short flights from Australia's east and west coasts, had driven the Indonesian island's growing appeal as an affordable holiday destination at the end of the mild Southern Hemisphere winters. In October, the hotels, like Bali's bars and beaches, were packed to capacity, the tourist trade significantly buoyed by the annual influx of football and rugby teams, who arrived for the nightlife in the party epicentre of Kuta. Although peak party season had not initially appealed to two single nurses wanting a quiet, relaxing holiday, it was the only month that Therese was able to arrange the time off for her first holiday without her two children. Like her friend Bronwyn, the single mum had never been to Bali before, but her father, Chris, a frequent visitor to its shores, had recommended it as a perfect destination for a girls-only getaway. They booked their flights to Denpasar for the first Sunday in October, the last month of the dry season, when the weather would be warmer and the crippling humidity lower. The friends decided to spend the first 7 days of their 2-week holiday in Kuta, where the beach stretches like a sparkling ribbon along 2.5 kilometres of breathtaking coastline. According to the brochures, Kuta appealed to visitors of all ages and was as renowned for its white limestone cliffs and ancient temples as it was for its beaches and vibrant nightlife. So far, the holiday had exceeded their expectations. This picture postcard paradise straddling the equator was perfect for all the things they wanted to do, from the cultural sightseeing tours to the bargain shopping.